when we decided to move down here in 2010, the building was a big empty box, so we needed to figure out some way to fill it up. And we were already collecting brewery memorabilia, primarily from breweries in Pennsylvania that were no longer in existence. Before Prohibition, there was a lot of breweries in Pennsylvania, and at the time of Prohibition, many of those breweries could no longer stay in business when the law was passed. So a lot of them just went under, and a lot of their stuff, advertising stuff, was just thrown away. So a lot of this stuff became valuable, and we wanted to celebrate Pennsylvania's brewing history, and we also felt that there was a marketing story here, because if you look around at some of the pieces we have, they're all uniquely created, and so obviously there's a marketing piece of this, and there's a whole design that went into making some of these things. The artists that did some of these things years ago. So that's kind of what we decided to do, is expand our Breweriana collection. And many of the banners and larger items that are here were either posters or were trays, beer trays, that we photographed and had the photographs enlarged and put onto a mounting board so we could hang them here in Ottos. It was through trying to find pieces of Breweriana to put in Ottos that we met a lot of the Breweriana folks, especially the folks in the Eastern Collectors Breweriana Association, who helped us locate some stuff and gave us history on other things, and just were generally very helpful.
Beer cans have always been pretty strong. It went through a fad period in the late 70s, early 80s, where we had a lot more collectors than we have today. But the market's still strong for older cans from the 30s and 40s, always in big demand. Now with the 2,000 or so craft breweries in the country, there's a lot of interest in collecting what we call micro Breweriana, coasters and glasses and items from the new breweries that have opened. The Gretz motorized sign I have is picked it up yesterday, actually, from a collector who's kind of getting out of the hobby. It won a Point of Sale Advertising Award in 1948, and what it is, it's a motorized back bar display. The Gretz Brewery from Philadelphia used the man on the high wheel bicycle as their logo, and in the display piece, he's pedaling the bicycle. It's mechanical, so kind of a neat piece.
Dumb luck. Walked into a barn. It was in pieces in Loyalsock Township. The woman decided she wasn't going to repair it and would sell it. And everything pretty much wood-wise was rotted, but we were able to obtain the colors, the lettering, and all the original, because there was enough available for us to see it. So we changed the wood. The iron is original, the wheels are original, everything else is original. The brewery started in 1850 in South Williamsport and went to approximately 1940. When Prohibition came in, it knocked them out, and Fluke's Brewery purchased them then. So at that point, they ceased to exist. Now, there are some ancestors that live in Connecticut, and I need to do more research. They came and looked at it. They wanted it if we don't want it.
Sure. Like everything else.
And these are collectors, again, who are pretty much from Pennsylvania or the eastern United States, who have particular interest in, maybe one of them collects all Yingling stuff, or someone might collect all Budweiser, or someone might collect all pre-Prohibition Breweriana stuff, everything from trays to bottles to caps to matchbooks to advertising signs to neon. And of course, the rarer the item, the more expensive the item is. So they swap with each other and trade with each other, and also the public comes in and they do some trading with them. And we'll head on to another show in a couple of weeks. So it's kind of a family thing. They're all good friends, and they've spent a lot of time hunting and searching and finding these things, and they get excited about finding someone to buy one of them. It's been a nice bump in attendance. We've had a lot of people come in from the public, and we're hoping this will continue to grow, and we can continue to celebrate all this brewery history.